Today on the channel, AEW Unrivaled Series 2, Dustin Rhodes. Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel. Today we continue our unboxings of AEW Series 2 from Jazzwares. As you guys know, I picked these up at Ringside Collectibles, and holy cow, were these guys mint. It's going to be tough to unbox it, but I gotta do it. I gotta do it for you guys out there. And while you're here, make sure you like the video, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and put your notifications on, as we're going to unbox every single one of these and every figure going forward, right at the ground level here. So make sure you're subscribed, but we're going to do Dustin Rhodes today. I've been following Dustin Rhodes since he started out way back in the day. I actually just watched that War Games cage the other night when he was on Sting's Squadron with Barry Windham and stuff, and I was like, gosh, I can't believe I've been watching Dustin Rhodes this long. He has been around my entire watching of wrestling life. I don't know if I've ever missed a pay-per-view match or anything with Dustin. It's just crazy to think of that, but very cool. We did see this figure a couple weeks ago when we unboxed our AEW Blood Brothers 2-pack. Obviously, the figure is very similar. It is actually a repaint from this one, but it's funny is most people got that AEW Blood Brothers 2-pack before they got this one. So it's really weird how that kind of worked out, but basically the exact same figure. Obviously, the 2-pack was covered in blood, which was definitely cool if you ask me. So we do have some experience with this figure on the channel, but we're going to open up, we're going to talk about it, and we're also going to compare it to a Mattel Goldust figure. We'll compare it to the Jakks Goldust, which I think this reminds me a lot of, back from the AEW one we saw, the Blood Brothers 2-pack. But let's take a look at the pictures here. There's the old figure in the box. I love the red and black. Different, it's like similar but different, I always say it, but Goldust, it kind of harks back to his Goldust days, but a whole new look. I like that he goes between the red and the blue. We've never seen him don the gold in AEW. I don't think we will. But it'd be cool if he keeps mixing it up. You guys know what I always say. It's one of my mottos. I really should put it on a t-shirt. That kids and Kyle, we love big wrestlers, big figures, and we love face-painted and masked characters. And nothing cooler than Goldust back in the day, and now Dustin Rhodes today with his cool red and black face paint. So there it is, no accessories in this pack, so they did save some money. I think they put all the money towards the face paint and the decoration of the tattoos on his arms. I got a cool picture down below. You got AEW Unrivaled down there. You've got number 15 in the line, Series 2, as we talked about. Very cool. Like I said, mint as mint could be. It hurts me to open this bad boy up. AEW on the side. Nothing up there. Legalese down there. You got a little glamour shot of Dustin down there on the bottom. Like I said, a lot of people display their stuff like this and have them accordioned out. Not for me. I want to display the figure. I don't like to display the packaging. But there it is. I'll read the back here. This is from AEW Dynamite 10/9/2019, Boston, Massachusetts. So very cool that they give you the date and the show the attire is based on. I think that is a really nice touch. On the back, it does say, "Watch All Elite Wrestling, Dynamite. Check your local listings." And then you got the whole collection down there below. Glamour shot of Dustin in this gear in the ring there. Slam dunk packaging. Based very similar to the Jakks Classic Superstars, which you guys, if you follow my channel, you know I love the Jakks Classic Superstars packaging. So this is right up my alley, especially if they keep it uniform. It's going to be really tough for me not to be a completist and buy all these in packaging. I'm liking them more and more every day. I just don't know where I'm going to have the room, because Jakks has talked about releasing a set every month. I'd assume if that happens, it would be towards the end of 2021. But can you imagine getting a set of every month? That's going to get your figures up big time. I'm going to need to really take over my kids' playroom, and at least their walls of the playroom, to do that if that's the case. But without further ado, it breaks my heart. I don't want to do it, but I must for the channel. We're going to open up Dustin and see what's going on and see what's doing in here. I found the best way to get in is through the side with these figures. You can't really save the packaging. It's just not doable. Yep, see you later. Scrap. Pull Dustin out. There it is. Got the yellow kind of flames background there. That's kind of cool. I thought it was just yellow, but it's kind of like a flames to it. And it is flames. See you later. The old Natural. They call him the Natural. I won't sing the song. But boy, when I was a kid, I did a mean version of the Natural. So there he is. So very, very similar to the one we saw before. See you later. Old Dustin. It's a cleaner version of the Blood Brothers 2-pack is what this is. So if you guys have that, I say you need both of them. I don't know how you could get away with not having both of them, but maybe some of you guys want the bloody one or just want this one. I'm sure there's somebody out there. But a very tall figure. We had complaints, and I'm still complaining about the height. It's just too tall. But man, that tattoo detail work is tremendous on here. Just tremendous. Make sure I'll get it lined up here. He's got his daughter on there. How cool would that be to, let alone get your dad tattooed your face on his arm, but now you got a toy of your face. I mean, look at that. I believe her name was Dakota, I believe, if I remember right. There you go. You got he's almost like Two-Face from Batman. You got half face there, half face regular. It would be cool if he came with alternate heads where he was just no face paint. I'm sure we'll get that in the future, but I think that is probably our next Dustin Rhodes. We'll either get a total repaint of this in the blue, or we'll get one with just traditional no face paint at all. I would be happy with either of those figures. We will compare this guy to the Blood Brothers pack, and it is identical. Just the blood splatter is everywhere different. I don't see any paint issue differences. Well, I take that back now that I say that. I do take that back. Not a lot of difference, but in the Blood Brothers 2-pack, or no, in the regular pack, just getting them confused here. The Blood Brothers 2-pack has just traditional kind of red. I don't know if you can pick this up, but you see the red on his thighs. On the on the regular edition, there's scales to that red. It's kind of hard to see, but there's scales inside that red, kind of like a snake pattern, where this does not have that. That is the only difference I see. And then on the back where it says natural down his back, on his spine, he has scales on the new one, no scales on the Blood Brothers. So I don't know if anybody's pointed that out. There is traditional differences outside of just the blood splatter. We also look at the wrist tape. The wrist tape on this one is all red. The wrist tape on this one is white. So that is a few differences there. So I'm glad they changed a few things up. And then the whole front as well. On the Blood Brothers one, there's no scales on the red, but there's scales on the red on this one on his chest. So really small differences. You've got to definitely look for the differences, but there are differences there. So I do appreciate that. It's not 100% just, hey, we splattered some blood and that's it. How's the eye look on this one? I don't know if it's the blood on the Blood Brothers one, but it looks like his eye's about ready to fall out or be popped out of his skull. It looks a heck of a lot more natural on this one. No pun intended with the natural Dustin Rhodes. But enough meat on the bone to make it different for me, but it doesn't take much to make it different for me. But I can see some people, if I had to choose between the two, which one do I like best? You know I'm going the bloody one all day long. I think that is a great concept. I don't want, just like wrestling, you don't want blood in every single match. You don't want a bloody figure in every single pack. But once a year, maybe a special blood edition, ringside exclusive, sign me up for that. Do that with the bloodiest match of the year. Do a 2-pack of that every year ringside. I think that would be a really cool feature. Don't put them in the regular line. Don't do them every exclusive. Make them special once a year, just like blood in a regular match. You want them every once in a while, a big pay-per-view or a big blow-off. Make things special. That's my advice. Here's the Gold Dust, Jack's Deluxe Aggression. You guys know I love Jack's Deluxe Aggression. Gold Dust, very solid figure. That's what these figures remind me of, or I should say this Dustin Rhodes figure reminds me of. Same height, same size, very similar. Just that's what tells me this does not scale right. This is too tall of a figure based on the line they're trying to do. That's me. And then got to grab a Mattel Elite. Figure, hey, why not compare a Mattel Elite? Mattel did a great job with all the Gold Dust. The old Gold Dust, even the basic Gold Dust, Stardust, Era Gold Dust, you name it. They always did a great job with their Gold Dust figures. This is one of the last Elites he had. It does come with the wig. Obviously, you can pop that bad boy off. And let's see the height difference here. So look at that. He's almost a head taller. So that tells you it's just not scaling just quite right. They need to go back to the shop and get these heights corrected for the further adventures of further adventures of Jazzware's AEW line. There's some things to fix. It seems they fixed the skin tone. They need to really fix the distribution issues, and they need to fix the height issues. Those are the two key things I'm really looking for to be fixed. So hopefully that comes here with Series 3. But once again, a strong figure. I like it. I like Dustin Rhodes. I liked Dustin Rhodes back in the day before Gold Dust, and I preferred that Dustin Rhodes, kind of the cowboy Dustin with the cool 8-ball on his jacket. I preferred that to Gold Dust back in the day. Maybe that was just me, but it is what it is. So there you go. There's a little comparison to the whole group. Is it a must-have? You got to ask yourself that, especially if you have the Blood pack already. But very cool lineup, very cool set so far with the AEW Series 2. So there you have it. Let me know your thoughts on this AEW Series 2 figure in the comments. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Until next time, I'm Kyle. I'll see you guys all real soon.